This video is going to be a short one regarding the demon Asmoday. In other realm pronunciation, he is called Asmodeus. If you feel drawn to connect to Asmoday, you can constantly call him through his sigil or his N. He takes different forms, sometimes as a man, as a soldier from the 5th century, sometimes as a woman, or even as a dog. So you make sure that you can discern if this entity or being is actually Asmodee or just another trickster or a projection of your own fears. His N is personally pronounced as Ayah, Avak, Aloch, Asmoday, Aken. On the side note, the modern version of this pronunciation is Ayer, Avaj, Aloran, Asmodee, Aken. He is not that difficult to work with nor to summon. You can simply close your eyes and meditate to his end until he answers to you. Most of the time he will take a form and then he will project an image in your mind. He will speak to you through visions or telepathy. He will give you signs in very obvious ways as well, even in dreams. His name is sometimes pronounced as Asmoday or Asmoday, and sometimes people call him Asmodeus or Asmodeus. Whichever feels comfortable to you, you use that name. But if you will take the reference coming from demonic beings, they will let you know that it is pronounced as Asmoday. Should you want to work with Asmoday, he can assist you in terms of business and plannings, being organized, or even being able to connect to your twin flame. He can do that as well, should he have the interest to help you with that matter. But just a reminder that just because I said it like that doesn't mean that you should be going about and connecting to Asmodee in order to find your twin flame or your soulmate. Almost all demons can do that for you. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. You have to take a step back if you feel very, 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 very obsessed and eager to find your soulmate, because not everybody has the capacity to really direct themselves into contacting demons who has their name on the sigil. Yes. Most demons do not like the approach of being arrogant or being way too desperate. So if you would like to also call for Asmoday or Asmodeus when you are doing spells or rituals, just make sure that you have a space for them, okay? It doesn't matter if you are calling one or more. That's alright, because some demons can work along with other demons as well. Other demons such as calling for the one known as King Paimon. Asmodee and King Paimon can work out things together. Who else? You can also call in Belial alongside with King Paimon, and so on and so forth. But make sure before you start calling in more than one demon, you take advantage of this situation to actually ask a reader or a demonologer, okay? Now, I'm not going to 100% recommend any kind of psychic or reader or demonologer to give you the right answers for that, because not everybody has the same kind of level of understanding when it comes to connection to demons. A lot can conjure. It's almost so easy to conjure these days, but there are just a few people who has this kind of understanding when it comes to working with demons and their interest in general or their nature. Even someone who says or makes a claim that they work with demons through spell castings or with magic or with simply just about anything, mostly with witchcraft or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of occult group, you have to make sure that they are reliable. So, with my experience with Asmoday, he knows a lot about food, cooking, or with crafts. He knows a lot about making jewelry, and also, other than business aspects, he can also tell you things that will come to be like prophetic visions as well. So, I do not know if this is going to be the same experience that you will have the moment you connect with Asmoday. So make it your own experience. If you feel like connecting with him, you can literally just ask him anything. He's not going to be that kind of being who's going to be way too naggy or intrusive or talkative like some other beings. So just be careful because sometimes he can pry into your own future and then he will disrupt that. Do not worry that much if you feel like this being hates you or not. So just make sure that once you try to connect, just be straight to the point with them. All right? What do you need? What do you desire? If they approve, then they will help you with that. They will communicate with you. They will follow you wherever you go. There are times when he will figure out what is going to happen next and then give you a warning. So just be mindful and just be aware and be alert to warnings and signs coming from him. If you feel like connecting to Asmoday the fast way, you can recite these words that I am saying in your mind as well. Afnorish, Eratich, Oturm, Ihi. If you feel like giving an offering, you can consider the following. You can give him rice. You can also provide beverages such as grape juice, orange juice, red wine, white wine, anything as long as it tastes good when it comes to food. Other offerings can be also flowers such as rose petals. What else? You can also give a jar of honey. Sometimes he would like some of that. And then if you're going to give offerings on his altar, you can also just leave the offering there for like a few hours or the whole day, and then you remove it, especially if this is food that will spoil. Don't let food spoil there. But with the beverages, you can leave it like for a few weeks, and if it's alcoholic, you can leave it for a long time. For candles, he likes the color red, blue, black, or a very dark green candle. So you can also provide incenses. He likes the smell of mugwort or wormwood. For other references, you can look things up on Google, or you can also try to search other people who has experienced connecting to Asmodee and worked with him. So this will be all for now in this video. If you have any suggestions, you can comment it down, and for future references, I will keep posting videos like this. And if you need further clarity regarding this video that I made, you can comment it down as well. So I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you guys on the next ones.